Dear diarrhea. Mamma mia, pizzeria, pizza, pizza pie. Mamma mia. I don't know. I should write this shit down. I'm not a good battle rapper. You think they'd make fun of you if you went out on a battle rap? Do they still do that? And you uh, broke out like a little notebook, like a little pocket notebook. And you could be, they'd be like booing, and you'd like hold up the microphone. I'd be like, I don't understand. You know, whatever. But I can battle rap and all that crap. So if you don't want none, step the hell back. Or step the fuck back, whatever he says. Step the fuck back, Kid Rock. Oh, I don't know if he's still making music and shit. That is an ugly man, I tell you what. Yet he still has groupies. Well, he's probably married by now, but I don't know, maybe. Maybe, baby. But that just goes to show you kind of how bitches tend to be kind of cray-cray sometimes. All the time. Either some, variation. But anyway, I'm on. Did I say that? Come on. There we go. Gotta clear the pipes. Oh yeah, a baby boo. You didn't know I could sing, did you? Neither could I. I remember I said that with Fucko once, because I did like a rap where I was all, doing that shit. And I'm all, you didn't know I could rap, neither could I. That was a long time ago. Now she's like, oh. See, I remember certain things, because most people be like, well, that must be of extreme importance to you. You even said yourself, if it's important to you, you'll remember it for the rest of your life. Well, generally speaking. So, and my my aunt's dog had this squeak toy. It was like a pig, and it'd make this every time you squeezed it. And I took that and I was like, and I made this thing. You ever seen the movie Stomp Out Loud? Sweet, sweet future wife of mine, Katie Boo. Katie Boo. What would you do if you was in love with Katie Boo? I do a backflip out of bed every morning and bust out 100 push-ups and climb up on the roof and shout to the world, I'm in love with this woman, sweet little plickety-plack. She is all that and a little bit more. So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go get me a a bowl of frosted cinnamon toast crunch and frosted flakes today. I was spewing my bullshit, and the guy behind my eye, he's reclined. He's got his feet up, on the control panel with all the knobs and buttons and levers, Dr. Seuss's hobnob machine. There's supposed to be a crew and 3 in there, but there's only one. He was actually the janitor, and he was in there, cleaning, the controls and stuff. And then all of a sudden, the door closes, and it's all, there's all the red lights flashing, and it's all, prepare for launch, or prepare for departure, or whatever. Destination Earth, or whatever. And he's like, hey, open the fucking door. Because he's just a janitor, right? I think they did it on purpose. I don't know if they were trying to get rid of him or, I don't know. Like I said, I come from a different planet and whatnot. And, I thought I was sent here on a special mission, to like take over the world. And I was going to get lasers and like a lightsaber and shit. And I thought, well, maybe it's a breeding program. And they're like, blast. He's got this fetish, sir. What's that? Lots of people have fetishes. He's into non-penetrative sex. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. So here I am. Because they probably, I don't know. It's like, dude, you chose the wrong profession. You could be so much more. And he was like, I'm cool, man. Like in Good Will Hunting. It's like, whatever. Because he's a genius and he's just janitor or whatever. Whatever. And they're like, no, okay, if you don't want to do it, we're going to do it for you. That backfired. But yeah, they're supposed to be, basically a pilot, first officer, and flight engineer up there in my head. And there's just one guy. And it turns out, like they said, they saw potential. It was just one dude. He's doing the job of 3 people. And he's managing pretty well. But, he's kind of a jackass. So, when I had said that, he's up there, just like, fucking A, man. Day's almost over, time to turn in. Just like me, he likes sleeping a lot, He's like, oh, yeah, he's got his little bed back there, in the back of my head. And then I'm all Frosted Flakes, and he's all, hey, that sounds nice. He goes over and knocks on the side of my head. Hey, we're getting a bowl of Frosted Flakes tomorrow. And that's your subconscious speaking. At least that's how mine works, And then he goes and sits back down, and I was like, this motherfucker, I swear, man. Anyway. Almost sounds like that could be a thing, doesn't it? But, anyway. So I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just sitting alone, Ain't got nobody in my bed to share my life, to call my wife, to call my own, to give my heart a home, a place to reside forever. But